Hey, Xiaorong. I'm getting married. When are you coming back?
I'm about to board my flight. I'll be in Xinjiang soon. Save me some wedding candy.
Okay.
Zhaoqing wedding starting?
You lent me 100,000 for my startup 5 years ago. Now, Xia Corporation is worth hundreds of billions. Even the Fu Group in Xinjiang is fighting to work with Xia Corporation. And you, as our other president, are worth billions, too. Hello, Zhaoqing. If you can't hear me, that's fine. See you in Xinjiang, Zhaoqing.
Reports say, Xiaorong, world's richest, arrived in Xinjiang yesterday. Rumor has it, Xiaorong will reveal Xia Corporation's mysterious co-president on this trip.
I'm back.
Zhaoqing, thank heaven I met you. Even though the accident wiped out my past, it brought me to you. You are the luckiest thing in my life. Grandma, please let me take care of Zhaoqing. I'll protect her forever. What can I do but dream? Chun Zhaoqing, will you marry me?
I'm dreaming.
I will.
Zhaoqing, I love you forever.
Ends. I'll love you forever too.
Groom, you can kiss your bride now, ha ha!
Get away.
Honey, when will you finally wake up?
Chun Zhaoqing, he's not your husband. He is Fu Sinin, president of the Fu Group. He's my fiancé Li Qingqing.
What are you talking about? You actually hid the president of Fu Group for 5 years. You human trafficker. I'm sending you to jail. Nonsense! I didn't, I swear!
Lao Song, take this kidnapper to the station.
Yes. Sorry, Miss Chun.
I didn't hide him innocent. Let go of me. I didn't hide him.
Hide him. What?
You're twisting the truth. He had a car accident. We rescued him out of kindness.
Looked after him 5 years.
Enough. Save it for the police. Take them away. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Enz, wake up. Please, help us.
Sir, this way.
Slow down. Enz, wake up. Please help me.
Enz, you're finally awake. Tell them. I didn't steal those 5 years from you.
I remember everything now. My name isn't Enz. My real name is Fu Sinin.
Sinin, you got your memory back? Old Song, take these traffickers away. Don't let Sinin see. I'm not a trafficker. I'm not. Still arguing.
What about those 5-year missing flyers at your door eaten by dogs?
Lie. Never saw missing flyers. Wait.
I've spent 5 years with her. She really doesn't seem that scheming.
And you trust me, right? I won't lie. Never saw any missing notice.
Leo Song, did you really post a missing notice for me at the Chun family's door?
Yes, President Fu. The Chun family is near your accident site. I've posted missing person notices daily for 5 years. Never missed a day.
No. No. That's not true. That's not true. Ends. Believe me, I haven't seen any missing person notice. If I had, I'd send you back right away. No.
Is she really someone I can trust?
Chun King.
Don't think you can fool Sinin just by looking all pitiful. Did you?
Why don't we search your house and find out?
Mr. Fu,
Chun King.
You lied to me. Ends. That's impossible. How could we have something like this? Trust me, I don't know where this came from. Please, trust me.
I hate being lied to most!
Chun King, this was your scheme, wasn't it?
Scheme.
You made me fall for you when I lost my memory. Then you became the richest person in Qingcheng, the CEO's wife of the Fu Group. From zero to hero. Isn't that right?
Not true.
Stop pretending. You knew who I was all along. So all those missing person notices pasted by your door, I never saw a single one. This was all your plot.
Ends. It's not like that. I didn't know.
Chun King, did you know? For 5 years, the Fu Group was leaderless. I almost ruined our family's century-old business. How am I supposed to face our ancestors?
I don't know.
Lao Song put those missing person notices at your place. Solid proof you can't deny it. Sinin is mine.
Chun King, these 5 years with you just make me sick.
Ends. That's not true. I really never saw those missing person flyers. Can you please believe me? I'm being framed.
Framed? Would Chinking really use these flyers just to frame you?
Why is the ink faded here? Was this just printed?
Ends. Look, the ink here. It even got on the missing person notice below. So, this means it was just printed. It's her. She clearly planted it here at our house to frame me.
What was Lao Song thinking?
Wait for ink to dry before bringing in. I'm framing you. I'm the real fiancé of Sinon. You're just a schemer taking my place.
Why would I go to so much trouble to frame you?
Ends. We've lived together for 5 years. How could I hide these 5 years? I've been living in this house for 5 years. I know this family. It'd be nearly impossible to cover things up for 5 years.
Lao Song, where'd you find these missing notices? Show us.
Right here. Right here.
This is Grandma's cabinet. I've barely ever opened it. It's definitely possible something's hidden here. No, don't touch or open my cabinet.
Still stopping us now. There's something fishy in here. Hold her back.
Lone Shark, I owe you.
10 million. You actually owe 10 million to loan sharks. Tell me, do you really think your life is worth that much?
Fu Sinin. That 10 million. Past 5 years. Medical bills money. To cure your illness. We got you the best doctors and the best medicine. This debt. I kept it from Zhao Qing.
Grandma.
This debt. Grandma wanted. Tried paying back slowly, but didn't expect that you'd find out like this, that you'd learn about it this way.
Everything we said is true. Why won't you believe us?
These two are always causing trouble.
Don't let Sinin hesitate. All lost. Sinin, this little house is so damp. No wonder the ink is smudged, right?
How about touch again?
This is medication for mental health.
I underestimated you.
Ends.
What do you mean by that?
What is this? Why would something like this be in my cabinet? Stop pretending. You know perfectly well what this is.
This type of medication can make people lose their memory.
No ends! Never gave you that medicine, I swear!
King, no shame! You made this medicine for Sinin. Why pretend now? No. You wanted Sinan to lose his memory. So you can control him and do whatever you want to him, right?
NZ, I didn't never gave you that medicine. I told you.
I'm not NZ. My name is Fu Sinan.
Fu Sinan! You have no conscience at all. 5 years! Zhao King cares about you. When has she ever treated you badly? She saved you, gave you medical care, took care of you day and night. Why don't you trust her?
If I really gave you that medicine, your health would get worse, not better. Why is that, NZ? NZ, I have never given you any medicine. I swear.
This medicine does have side effects. But in the past 5 years, my body hasn't had any problems. In fact, I've gotten healthier.
Sinan might look fine on the outside, but maybe the medicine has already damaged his body. How about we call that doctor over? Then we'll know, right?
Mr. Fu, after your head injury just now, we also drew some blood and did a full-body checkup.
What were the results?
Long-term use of this medicine caused permanent brain damage.
King, what else do you have to say? No way. How is that possible?
Still trying to argue.
You used this drug to make me forget for 5 years and do everything you wanted. Zhao King, you should taste this medicine too.
I personally put this drug in the cabinet, so Sinan would find it herself.
Zhao King.
Crying won't help you now. Fu Sinin! Ungrateful bastard! How could you treat Zhao King like that? You and I have spent 5 years together. We've loved 5 years. Have you forgotten it all? Liar! It's all fake, I lied.
Zhao King, destroy evidence in front of me?
No, I swear I never gave you any. Really, please, believe me.
Let go. Zhao King, what's wrong?
No, that's not true. I didn't do it.
You did. Sinin, the one who hit you 5 years ago. It was them.
They hit me with their car. I have nothing against them. No reason for this.
I have proof.
The investigation from the car accident 5 years ago is out. They hit you. Then they pretended to save you.
We didn't hit you! You're making this up!
No way. This so-called favor is impossible. Zhao King. What's wrong?
Zhao King. Let me ask you, is 3256 your license plate?
Yes, but we've never hit you with our car. Impossible.
You still have the nerve to deny it? Look for yourself.
How could there be a video like this?
This video of Zhao King crashing into Sinanai paid a ton to have it faked. Even the pros can't tell if it's real or not. Sinan, ever since that accident, you've been caught up in their scheme.
I was foolish. Just now I thought. You were innocent. I really messed up.
Impossible. This video is fake. Fake video.
Even now, you still won't admit it.
Zhao King, I really misjudged you.
I loved the wrong person. And
No, it's not true. I didn't hit you with my car. I didn't.
So from the start, you guys hit me. Then pretended to save me, acting like you were my savior, grateful to you.
No, not like that. So from the beginning,
You gave me medicine to make me forget, so I'd do whatever you said without knowing anything.
No, that's not true. She framed me. It was her. Why did you set me up?
Fu Senen. We didn't lie to you, grandfather and grandson. We've relied on each other since before we met you. We didn't even know who you were. Why would we go after your money? Why set up these crazy traps?
The Fu family is the richest in Qingcheng. How many people have schemed just to get the Fu family's attention? Poor folks like you can only come up with such dirty shortcuts.
Nonsense. Watch me shut your mouth.
Grandma, are you okay?
You had it coming. This is what greedy, poor people deserve. Spent 5 years planning every detail for money. Every step was calculated.
We may not have money, but we would never do anything so vile.
You say you wouldn't, but who knows?
I've got solid proof. And you?
What evidence do you have that you're innocent?
I'll stake my life on it. Your life.
So, how much is your life worth?
All right, then why don't you just die now? Then we'll believe
that she's real.
Okay.
You said it. Fu Sinen, this old lady, will prove it with my life.
Zhao Qing.
Every word she says is the truth.
Assistant Chun, first thing we'll do back in Qingcheng is announce that my best friend Chun Zhaoqing is the other CEO of Xia Group. If Zhaoqing's husband dares to mistreat her, I definitely won't let him off. Let's go see Zhaoqing first.
Grandma, Grandma!
Grandma, Grandma, Grandma!
Grandma, let me peel you an apple.
Fu Senen!
Fu Sinen, give back my grandma. Give her back.
Calm down. No one could have imagined it would come to this. Your grandma did something so extreme. I'm heartbroken too.
Stop arguing. Which one of you is the patient's family?
How's my grandma? Is she safe?
The patient asked for you. Go see for yourselves.
Okay.
Grandma, Grandma, how are you feeling?
Grandma, why were you so foolish?
Innocent proves innocent. Why this?
Zhao Qing, good child. Don't cry. Grandma, I'm already halfway to the grave.
No, not yet, Grandma.
That day will come eventually.
You're the only family I have left. Please don't leave me. I need you.
Grandma, no matter what happens,
Please don't hurt yourself.
I know. You're a good kid. You were just misled by them, led astray. Mistakes are bound to happen. Trust Grandma. Zhao King isn't like that. Not that kind of person. Don't let her. I'm upset. All these years, Zhao Qing, how has she treated you? Put yourself in her shoes. No one knows better than you. I just hope you both take care of each other. Treasure what you have.
Don't
hurt the one who loves you most.
Pretty. Great. Grandma. Oh, right. Let me tell you. Be good, okay?
Grandma, Grandma. Doctor, save my grandma. Grandma, Grandma.
I'm sorry. We've done all we could.
No, please save my grandma. She's all I have. My grandma is the only family I have.
Doctor, please, can you try harder? No matter how much it costs, I'll pay.
This is all your fault. You killed my grandma. Get out!
Chun Zhou King, have you had enough? The dead can't come back. You both need to accept it.
Grandma, Grandma. Wake up. Open your eyes and look at me. Zhao Qing, Grandma. Grandma, don't you want me anymore? Grandma. I have no family left in this world. I'm all alone again. Fu Sinin. I hate you. I hate you.
Chun Zhaoking, stop making such a silly scene right now. Will you? I'll help you take care of your grandma's funeral. As for those 5 fake years between us, let's just pretend they never happened. Let's keep it dignified.
Let's part on good terms. Let's part peacefully.
Why should I just let it end like this?
Fu Sinin, I want you to pay for my grandma's life.
Calm down!
Fu Sinin, open your eyes and take a good look. My grandma is still lying in bed. All these years, you summed it up in just 4 words. Amicable separation. Is that it?
Chun Zhou King, what more do you want from me? The way you all hid things and lied to me. Schemed against me. Plotted I've already let it go. What else?
Let it go. Then tell me. These 5 years, every little thing. In your eyes. Was it all a scheme?
Everything you've done these 5 years. Even if it was fake, I saw it for what it was. I'll make it up to you.
Is that enough?
How much do you want? Name your price. I'll make up for everything you've done during this time. And what happened with your grandma? That was because of me too. I'll compensate you.
Compensate me? You still want to compensate me?
Fu Sinin,
Do you pity me?
No, I don't. I just don't want you to have a hard life in the future. I want to make sure you're taken care of.
Fu Sinin. Back when we had no money. Do you remember? We sat by the roadside together and shared a 6 yuan bowl of wontons.
I remember.
What are you trying to say?
Back then, I told you I had nothing. Saving you was just something I did without thinking. Don't worry. Remember what you said.
Yes, I said, no matter who you are, I'll stay with you and love you forever.
Protect you, yes. Fu Sinin! If I was after your money or power, just to get close to you, or scheme against you, then why would I let you go? All these memories over the past 5 years, in your eyes, was it all a lie? Your care and company, I never begged you for those. If you want to take them all back, I'm fine. So tell me, what does sincerity mean?
Your sincerity, I can't tell if it's real. But Ching Ching's surveillance footage is clear as day. How do you expect me to trust you? But I'll make up for everything you gave. And your grandma too. Name your price.
Fu Sinin! Tell me, what do you really want in exchange? How much is sincerity worth?
You decide. How many zeros do you want?
All right. Before that, let me ask you one more question.
What is it? Go ahead.
Do you still trust Li Qingqing?
Do you have to push me like this? You don't even have any proof. You are just impossible. You are just impossible.
Grandma, I hate it so much. I really do. I wasted my days on fake love. But I never saw my partner's real face. Chun Zhao King, you're so naive. Really, so naive.
Why are they reporters? President Xia. No idea who leaked your whereabouts. So these reporters keep following us. They're also asking who the other president is.
Why rush? They'll find out soon enough. I need to tell Zhou first. She's the richest person now. Don't spill the news headlines, will scare her.
Understood.
Why can't I reach her? I hope nothing bad happened. I need to pick up Zhao Qing right away.
President Xia, President Xia, President Xia. Who's the other CEO?
President Xia, is she your bestie?
President Xia! President Xia! President Xia!
Who's Xia's best friend? Big news, I must ask.
Why did I suddenly pass out? Where's Grandma?
Miss Chan, you're awake. Take it slow.
Doctor, where's my grandma? Where is my grandma?
Your grandma is still in the hospital morgue.
I want to see her.
Miss Chen, please calm down. I really understand how you feel. But you're pregnant now.
What? Pregnant? What does that mean?
You're less than 3 months pregnant, so you can't tell yet. You got too emotional just now, affecting the baby. You fainted. Your pregnancy is unstable right now, so you need to be careful.
I can't believe I'm pregnant. The child that Fu Sinin and I had.
Where's your husband? Your health isn't great right now. Stay in hospital for observation. Family needs to care for you.
I don't have any family left.
Miss Chun, your current situation doesn't seem suitable for raising a child. Maybe it's better to decide now, since it's still early.
I want to keep this baby. Baby, do you know? Your arrival has helped me reconnect with the world again. Even though you don't have a dad, Mom will take good care of you. Let's go say goodbye to Grandma together tomorrow.
This is my wedding gift for Zhao Qing. Take it to the car and give it all to her later.
Okay.
So that's the richest person. She's so young.
That's impressive. Is she even more powerful than the Fu family? The Fu family is already past its prime. Even at their peak, they couldn't compare to the richest person.
Where is Zhao Qing now?
The location shows she's at home.
Go to Zhao Qing's now.
Okay.
Grandma, I won't be alone anymore. You don't have to worry. There's a new little life growing inside me now. No matter how tough the world gets, I'll keep moving forward.
Chun Zhaoqing. Oh, Chun Zhaoqing. Look at you, like a stray dog. You really are pitiful. Funny too.
You here? What are you doing?
Heard family funeral. Of course I came here. To celebrate a bit.
What do you mean by that? Isn't it enough that you tried to turn Fu Sinin against me? Now you're here to kick me while I'm down.
So what if I am? If you want to blame someone, blame yourself. I gave you 5 years, but you couldn't take Sinin away from me. I just had to play a little trick. And your 5 years together went up in smoke.
That was you framing me?
So what if I framed you? Sinin believed it, didn't he? I came here today just to see how a loser like you ends up crawling at my feet and admitting defeat.
What do you want?
I didn't plan to do anything. I just found out you still have some debt left, so I'm here to remind you.
I took that loan for Grandma's emergency. Only 50,000. I'll pay it off soon.
You go over and explain it properly to Miss Chun.
Miss Chun did borrow 50,000 yuan from us. That's true, but even saving money in the bank earns interest, let alone taking out a loan. Miss Chun, we can't just lend you money for nothing, right? So, tell me, how much interest are you asking for?
The total with interest is 250,000 yuan.
Borrowed 50K? Why to owe OK interest? This is clearly loan sharking.
So what if it is? You have to pay up today, no matter what.
This is fraud, plain and simple. You guys never mentioned this when I applied for the loan?
No, we didn't. But we didn't force you with a knife to borrow, did we? You begged us for the loan, Miss Chun. And now you want to back out. Chun Zhaoqing, Chun Zhaoqing.
You really are. So pathetic. It's laughable. I came here today just to tell you. If you can't afford it, don't borrow. If you can't climb up, don't even try. So tell me, how do you plan to pay back this debt?
I really don't have that much money right now.
That's fine. If you can't get the money, you can use something else to cover the debt. It's not a big deal.
Pay off the debt, but I don't have anything valuable. I don't have anything worth money. What do you want? What are you doing?
No money, no problem. Then you can use your body to pay off the debt. You too. Do you understand what you should do?
No, let me go. Let go of me.
Send this video to Sinan. What do you think he'll say?
Mr. Lee, Mr. Fu's car just pulled up outside. He suddenly came over.
Why, Sinan's suddenly here? Hey, let go of me. Move!
Jinking. What are you doing here? Why are you here?
And you guys?
What are you all doing here? What on earth is going on?
Sinan, you're finally here. You have no idea how outrageous Chun Joking has been.
What did you do this time?
What did I do? I should be the one asking her. She randomly barged into my grandma's morning hall. You're twisting the truth and playing the victim.
Chinking. Just tell me, what's really going on?
Here's what happened. She borrowed some money from someone a while back but couldn't pay it back. After being hounded several times, she decided not to pay, and then she actually came to me in the end.
Why did she come to you?
She wanted me to give her money to pay her own debts.
I didn't plan to give it. She had someone teach me. I won't tell you. I was worried you'd get upset, so I came here on my own.
You really know how to scheme. When I gave it to you before, weren't you acting all tough? So why are you putting on an act now?
Fu Sinan. So you believe her lies again, don't you?
Sinan, shouldn't you trust me?
Don't forget this woman, she lied to you and kept secrets from you for 5 years. You don't trust me, but you believe someone who can't tell the truth.
Chun King. You really are something. What else did you do behind my back that would shock me?
Yeah, I did take out a loan. But what does that have to do with her? Never asked her for money? You're lying.
If you didn't ask me for money.
If you never contacted me, why would I be here?
Chun King. I knew it. You're just a materialistic woman. People like you. What right to compare with Chinking?
Fu Sinan, you only listen to her side. She's here to kick me while down, humiliate and pressure me. How much longer are you going to be this clueless?
Chun Joking, how can you say that about me? You tried to set me and Sinan up multiple times before.
We never held it against you. And now you're smearing me even more.
Why always after me?
Why do you keep targeting me?
Fu Sinan! She's lying! She's twisting the truth! When will you finally wake up?
Enough! Stop acting all pitiful. Don't try to fool me. I won't go soft on someone like you. You're just a liar who uses people's feelings for profit. Why cry? You already trust her.
What else do you want me to say? Leave! All of you, go.
Your debt.
I'll pay it off for you. From now on, don't ever show up in front of me or Chinking. Chinking, let's go.
Sinan, I suddenly remembered I might have left something here. Go first. I'll look. Is your stomach okay?
What does it have to do with you?
Tell me, what's wrong with your stomach?
Speak up. No way. You're pregnant.
You're carrying Sinan's child.
You bitch. You bitch. How dare you?
Why are you pregnant with his child? Are you trying to use this baby to force him to marry you?
You think everyone is as ruthless as you?
Then why are you keeping this child? Aren't you just using the child to force your way in? To make him come back?
No.
No what?
Sinan can only be mine. Sinan belongs to me.
Let me go.
I'm about to become the young lady of the Fu group. No one can stop me. No one.
What are you doing? Don't. Anyone who dares fight me for Fu Sinan should die.
Died? Why are you all just standing there? Smash it. Hurry up and smash it.
Please, I'm begging you. No, please. Don't.
Please don't. Xiaoqing. Don't.
Don't.
Xiaoqing. Xiaorong, I'm here. Am I dreaming?
Hey there, let me check for you. Are you really dreaming right now? Dreaming. Dreaming. Am I dreaming or not? Xiaoqing, what's wrong with you?
Where's my child? My child.
Sorry, Xiaoqing. I'm late.
Xiaoqing, wake up! What's going on? Assistant Chun, go get a doctor! Xiaoqing! Xiaoqing! I need you to immediately launch a thorough investigation into this matter. Get to the bottom of exactly what happened, and then report all the detailed findings back to me without any delay.
This is outrageous. I can't believe Fu Sinin could do something so heartless.
Forget it. Let the past stay in the past. Since Li Chingking is so calculating. And Fu Sinin just lets it happen. Talking more won't help. I don't want to say anything else.
You have a kind heart, but I sure don't. You don't have your child now. Rest and recover for a while. Just lie down and take it easy. Let me teach those jerks a lesson. Bad woman.
It's been 5 years. How are you still so hot-tempered? He's the president of Fu Group. How could we possibly teach him a lesson?
Fu Group. Fu Group's nothing special. You're the president of Xia Group now.
President of Xia Group. Stop teasing me.
You don't believe me. Just wait. Look, see? Fu Group is begging me to work with them.
Is all this true? Xiaorong, you've really made it.
Of course. You're my best friend. Xiaoqing, I'll help you. Punching jerks, kicking fake friends.
Xiaorong. Since that's the case, then I'll make everyone who hurt me pay.
Yeah.
Chinking, I really owe you for this. If not for your proposal, it would have been tough for our Fu Group to work with the business giant, Xia Group. We would have had way more setbacks.
Sinin, what are you saying? I'm your fiancé? Of course I should help you. People always say husband and wife are one.
It's your outstanding skills that made Xia Group choose you as the lead. All eyes are on President Xia's welcome party tonight.
I don't know much, really. I just got lucky. That's why President Xia noticed me.
Don't be so modest. I just got back to Fu Group. I'm not familiar with the situation. Do you know anything about President Xia?
President Xia is a big deal. They say she built it all from scratch, step by step. Her business empire even expands overseas. And I've heard President Xia is a young and beautiful CEO.
She's truly a remarkable business talent. I'd really like to meet this Miss Xia. Start the conversation. I'd love to hear her insights and experience. The banquet has been going for a while. Why isn't Miss Xia here yet? Is she going to stand us up?
No way. Miss Xia personally appointed me as the project leader.
Miss Xiaorong is here! Here comes Xiaorong, Director Xia.
Chan King, what are you doing here?
King, why did you come?
Why can't I be here?
Wasn't Sinan clear enough? Why are you always so clingy and never let things go? Do you think this looks good? Can't we save each other some dignity?
Never letting go. Miss Lee, why are your words so hard to understand? I'm the one pestering you. This is really the joke of the century. I came here because of Fu Sinan. Why else? Miss Lee, could you please step aside? You're blocking the way.
Hey, King, do you know what kind of place this is? With your status, you don't deserve to be here.
This is really strange.
Can I come here or not? Up to you, Miss Lee.
Stop it. At an event like this, someone of your status should just leave.
Don't embarrass Sinan.
I came here on purpose. I have business here. Stop getting in my way.
Me? Getting in your way. President Xia's return party. She appointed me as organizer. So I have the right to choose the guests, right? Why are random people allowed in?
Exactly. Miss Lee is in charge, appointed by President Xia. How could she be wrong?
Right, exactly.
Get this stranger out of here.
Yeah! Kick them out! Kick them out! Kick them out!
Hear that? This place isn't somewhere you belong. As the saying goes, it's important to know your place. Some people think too highly of themselves.
Always dreaming of suddenly rising to the top. Right, Miss Lee?
The words you just said, I'm giving them right back to you.
You! Sinan, what's with him?
Chan King, why are you stirring up trouble? What tricks now?
What's it got to do with you?
You keep pestering me like this. Doesn't that mean you can't get over me? Trying so hard just to see me. Hoping I'll take you back.
Fu Sinan, I broke things off with you ages ago. Why does your imagination run wild like that? Listen, Fu Sinan, to a cold-hearted, selfish person like you.
If you're not here for me, then what reason do you have to stay? You should go home first. We can talk after the party's over. This event is really important for the Fu family.
Fu Sinan, do you think I only came here to win you back?
If your family doesn't have a mirror, don't you have a toilet?
Or do you mean your pee is matte?
I'm here because
I'm the real host of this party.
President Xia? No way! If she were President Xia, why did Miss Lee just try to kick her out?
Yeah, Miss Lee is President Xia's appointed manager. How could she not recognize the real President Xia? According to Miss Lee, I think she's an impostor. She's just pretending and here to stir up trouble.
Imposter! Imposter! Imposter!
Come with me. Have you made enough fuss?
Are you really going to keep making trouble here? I told you this banquet means a lot to me. Stop being stubborn and moody.
Why does my business concern you?
President Fu, do you always meddle this much?
Enough. Are you not embarrassed enough already? Didn't you hear what everyone's been saying about you? Can you just behave? After this banquet, I'll give you a generous allowance. Get out of here right now.
Enough!
Say one more word, and we're completely done. Stop meddling.
Fine. All right, you asked for it. You just won't leave. If something happens, don't expect me to help. If anything happens, I won't help at all.
Fine. That's exactly what I want.
Hello, everyone. I'm Li Qingqing. I'm the main organizer of this event. Miss Xia asked me to manage the banquet, including all projects in cooperation with the Fu Group. I guarantee with my reputation, this person is definitely not Miss Xia. She's just some crazy woman who snuck in without any identity. Li Qingqing, how are you going to prove that?
See this?
Do you know what this is? This is Miss Shah's invitation card. Looks like Miss Lee really is the official organizer of this event.
If Miss Lee says this woman is a fake, how could she be the real one?
You all might not know. Miss Chun Zhaoqing. Miss Chun, she once framed my fiancée Non and caused her to have a car accident. In the end,
She pretended to save him and used it to get close, trying to marry Rich.
This really happened. That's shocking.
Is that true? Come to think of it, President Fu never spoke. Is it true?
President Fu, did this woman really approach you for money and power and lie to you?
Am I right, Sinan?
Yes, I did. Have a relationship with Miss Chun Zhaoqing. It lasted 5 years. She's not some Samarong, some big shot. She's just a regular girl.
She's uninvited. I knew she's this type. She's so shameless. Unbelievable. She'd do anything just to marry into a wealthy family.
President Fu is prestigious. She can't reach him. She used Fu's feelings and did something this despicable. It's honestly disgusting.
I've said it before, a pheasant is still a pheasant, thinking she can be a phoenix just by putting on wings. How does that rented dress fit? She's all fake, just trying to impress people. It's pathetic.
Do I have the right to ask you to leave now? Chun Zhaoqing, with your status, you'll never get invited to a party like this. Do you understand? If you do, then get out now.
Get out! 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 Get out!
Lee Chinking, your invitation is real. But you still aren't qualified to tell me to leave.
Some people just have their heads in the clouds, not giving up till they hit a dead end.
Do you see what this is?
This is President Shah's private seal. Only President Shah can use it.
That's right.
President Shah isn't here yet, so whatever I say goes.
Chun Zhaoqing, get out. Don't stay here. You're embarrassing yourself.
Mr. Fu, what's past is past. If you trust Lee Chinking's story, then stop pretending to care about me.
Why are you so stubborn? You think you messed up, and I'll clean up after you.
Mr. Fu, we already made things clear, didn't we? None of your concern if I made trouble. Besides, I'm not on the same side as Mr. Fu. Stop acting in front of me. Chun Zhaoqing, you... Lee Chinking, how's it? How does it feel to borrow power?
What do you mean by that?
I mean it literally. What? Did President Shah tell you to kick me out as soon as you saw me?
Of course not. But you dared to impersonate President Shah. Shouldn't I kick you out?
To make sure the banquet goes smoothly.
Since you, Lee Chinking, treat an invitation like a royal decree, I'll give you what you want today.
What is she up to?
Has she gone crazy? Who knows what she's thinking?
She embarrassed herself again.
This woman acts mysteriously all day long. President Fu's really got bad luck to end up with someone like her.
Isn't that President Shah's seal? Why is it in that woman's hands?
No way! She's holding a fake, right? Didn't Miss Lee say so? She's just a fraud. How could a fraud possibly get President Shah's seal?
Chun Zhaoqing, I really underestimated you.
You didn't expect you'd impersonate President Shah. You actually prepared this much. Does everyone here have X-ray eyes or something? You call my seal fake without even looking at it.
Or maybe you're just a bunch of gullible followers.
Chun Zhaoqing,
Put your seduction and framing tricks into real work. You wouldn't be stuck with debt collectors at your door.
Are you sure you don't want to take a look?
Maybe. Mine is actually real. You never know. King, get down here right now. Done playing by yourself. You're not qualified to mess with President Xia.
King. All right, you want to prove yourself. I'll go all in. Can't reach.
But let me say this first, I'm not trying to set you up. You're the one who insisted on pretending to be something you're not.
Suit yourself.
King. This fake is embarrassingly bad.
Hey, this is different. That fake was pretty confident, huh? Well, look who's getting embarrassed now.
Humph, ever heard of shooting yourself in the foot? That's exactly it, haha. This is so humiliating, chasing a guy all the way here. If I were her, I'd be too ashamed to stay here.
King, you brought this on yourself. I didn't set you up. And now, looks like everyone knows who's real and who's not, right?
No reason for you to stick around anymore, is there?
Well, that's odd.
I want to ask everyone here. Has anyone actually seen President Xia's personal seal? Or has anyone here even seen President Xia in person?
No. So what?
Exactly.
Never seen it. Just because you haven't seen me, you're sure mine is fake. So Li Chinking's is real.
I was personally appointed by Assistant Chun for Mr. Xia.
Haven't met Mr. Xia, but close enough. Besides, Sinon and I are social celebrities. Between my word and yours, which one do you think is more convincing?
Exactly.
All right. Since everyone cares about their celebrity status, why not bet?
King, stop it. You embarrassed yourself on stage. Are you trying to drag me down with you? If that's the case, you win. I really am ashamed because of you right now. Now I get it, leaving you and going back to chinking was the right move.
Fu Sinin,
this has nothing to do with you. If you're so bored, just go to any hospital.
Get your messed up head and those eyes checked.
You really are ridiculous. Look at how pathetic you look.
Hey, don't forget about your lone Sinin is the one pitying you.
Look at yourself from head to toe.
Is there anything you actually have?
You and me. Of course we're joining this gamble. But everyone here can play too. But accept the bet outcome. Took part. No backing out now.
A bet open to everyone.
Of course. Join if you want. If you don't join, you can just watch.
A bet everyone takes part in. What kind of bet?
Obviously, placing a wager. Why don't we bet on what I said to Li Chinking? Who's telling the truth?
And who's lying?
So, what's the stake for everyone putting down a bet? Since we're all in.
How about
we make it a big gamble? Anyone betting puts up everything they have.
How?
Betters
is putting all they have on the line.
How about it? King, you're clearly a fake. What's left to bet? For you, this is a sure loss. What chips do you have left?
Win or lose. We'll see at the very end.
Miss Li, you're getting ahead of yourself.
If you want us to risk everything, what are you betting?
Yeah, are you gonna say? You've got no money, just your life.
Alright then. Let's make a little deal here if I happen to end up losing this bet in the end. No matter what you ask me to do, I'll do it. How's that for chips?
Humph, anything? Bark like a dog. Would you get on your knees and serve us?
I said, no matter what it is, I'll agree. A bet is a bet. I'll see this through to the end.
That's pretty bold.
Anyway, Miss Lee is obviously the person Mr. Shah picked for the job.
You have no chance of winning this bet.
I'll bet everything my successful pharmaceutical has on Miss Lee.
Alright, I'm in two. It's so obvious. Even a fool knows who to pick. Blue Sky Group is going all in. We're betting on Miss Lee.
Count me in, too. I can't wait to see her kneel and bark like a dog.
Mr. Fu, this bet is so much fun. Don't you want to join in? Interesting bet. Don't you want to bet and have fun?
What are you trying to do? Are you risking your life, betting on yourself? Are you crazy?
Is Mr. Fu saying he thinks I'll definitely lose? Or does he think Li Qingqing will surely win? Then why not? Place your bet. Bet on Li Qingqing.
For you. This game's a guaranteed loss. I'm not interested in you. And I'm not into kicking someone when they're down.
Fine. Since Mr. Fu doesn't want to bet, I won't force you. Let's start the game then. What's wrong?
Sinan, why won't you bet on me?
Do you not trust Qingqing? Do you think she's lying to you too? No, that's not it.
Chen Zhaoqing is so scheming. How could she be like you?
Sinan, then why don't you bet on me? Don't forget, President Shah agreed to work with
the Fu Group because of me, right?
Qingqing,
All right. Sinan, what's up?
Do you still have feelings for this woman?
Are you afraid of hurting her? Of course not. She's lied to me for 5 years. I don't have any feelings for her.
Okay then. I want you to prove it to me.
Fu Sinan from Fu Group bets his entire fortune on Miss Li Qingqing to win.
Thank you all for joining so enthusiastically.
Satisfied.
We've both bet. How are you going to prove who won this gamble? Don't rush. The real show is just getting started. This is what you meant by President Shah's appointment proof? Who knows if it's real or fake? An invitation card.
Exactly. This invitation card was personally handed to me by President Shah's assistant, Chun.
It has President Shah's seal. Did you forget?
Right.
So, did everyone hear? Did everyone actually see President Shah's personal assistant hand that invitation directly to you herself?
Even if we didn't all see it ourselves, she's the Li family's eldest daughter. You really think she'd lie to us?
That's true. Li family's eldest daughter isn't someone who'd act desperate just to impress a guy. Saying whatever just to show off.
Old Song, you're President Fu's assistant.
I'm sure you'll set the record straight. We went to discuss this deal together. You saw Chun hand me the invitation card herself, didn't you?
Miss Lee, just like you said. I'm Mr. Fu's assistant, but about this invitation card. I really didn't see Mr. Shah's assistant give it to you. Didn't you just take it out of your bag yourself?
Old Song, we both discussed this partnership together. What are you trying to say now? Are you talking about this invitation card?
I made it up myself.
Sorry, Miss Lee, not what I meant. But honestly, I didn't see Mr. Shah's assistant give you any invitation card.
Qingqing, didn't you say Mr. Shah agreed to work with the Fu Group and appointed you as the main person in charge?
Sinan, I'm telling the truth. I didn't lie. Song, speak. Song!
What's up? Miss Qingqing asked me to say that. I was actually skeptical at first, worried the info was wrong. It was only because Miss Chinking promised it herself that I dared to tell you. Miss Chun, you called me over so suddenly, what's up?
I heard Mr. Song's wife is pregnant lately. If you ask me, raising a child really isn't easy. I think Mr. Song must be under a lot of pressure lately.
Yeah, with my modest salary, I have to support the whole family.
The pressure is really huge. Here is 500,000.
What are you doing? I would never betray the Fu Corporation.
How could I ask Mr. Song to betray his old employer? I just want Mr. Song to say a word for me.
Fu Sinan, you really have the worst luck. You let a scheming woman fool you for 5 years. And now your fiancé and personal assistant are both tricking you too. You really need to step up your anti-fraud game.
Sinan, I didn't! I swear I didn't lie to you! Old Song, how could you do this? How could you lie?
Hey, Miss Lee. What are you doing? Making faces like that. Are you trying to signal Mr. Song or something? Lee Chinking, bribe Old Song to fake a video. I can bribe Old Song to frame you too. It's called fighting fire with fire.
Are you really lying to me? Why would you want to trick me too?
No, Sinan, trust me. I didn't. Why lie? Why lie to you?
It was all for show, to make it look like I'd gotten in with the Shah Group. Just to trick Fu Group and everyone here into investing. Miss Lee, do you agree?
No, why would I do something like that? It's you Chun-joking. You're slandering me. You must have bribed Mr. Song. That's why he sides with you, right?
Hey, Miss Lee, how can you say whatever comes to mind? Just like you said, I'm just an ordinary person. What kind of superpower would let me bribe Mr. Song?
Oh, by the way, I have Xia Group's appointment letter.
Important authorization letter. Why didn't you take it out and show everyone?
This is it. This is Xia Group's authorization as person in charge. What do you think? This is solid evidence. I didn't lie to you, did I? I didn't trick everyone into investing in me, right?
Why didn't you show us this important thing earlier? You almost made me misunderstand you.
Since Miss Lee showed the authorization letter, rock-solid proof.
The other person, the one who claimed to be President Xia. He must be a fake for sure now. I thought there'd been some twist in the situation. Well, false alarm scared me.
Miss Lee, we bet everything on you don't pull tricks, okay?
So, Chun-joking.
Admit defeat now.
Miss Lee, why this important letter? Except me.
The one actually involved. I placed a bet in this gamble too, you know?
Fine, let me see it. I want to see what other tricks you've got.
Yeah, this really is. The letter appointing Miss Lee as responsible, signed by Mr. Xia.
It's clearly printed and even stamped. But here's the thing. That's a Xia Group seal. Why use Mr. Xia's seal?
How is that possible? How could this happen? This can't be real.
Normally, for a partnership, every agreement must bear the company seal. Why would Mr. Xia use his personal stamp on such a key authorization letter?
This could just be
a slip from Mr. Xia.
Xia Group was built by Mr. Xia himself. He makes all the decisions. Xia is the sole authority at Xia Group. Company versus personal seal. Is there really any difference?
Miss Lee, you're the eldest daughter of the Lee family. Didn't you know that private seals aren't valid for partnership documents? You don't even know that.
That's right. And now they're inviting us to invest as Shaw Group? Sounds like a scam to cheat us out of our money.
You're inexperienced, so it's okay you don't get it. But Mr. Shah's been in business for years, how could he not see the difference? Honestly, this authorization letter is probably forged, right?
Could what they said actually be true? Lee Chinking, did you really fake all this just to get our investment?
Was this whole banquet a setup to trick us?
No. This was handed to me directly by Assistant Chun. Chun here.
Assistant Chun is here. Speak of the devil. Assistant Chun, you finally made it. None of them believe me. They say I'm tricking them into investing.
Miss Lee, long time no see.
Sinan, see? I wasn't lying to you.
I didn't trick them into investing, did I? Ching Ching, did I really blame you wrongly?
This really is Assistant Chun from Shah Group. Even though Mr. Shah from Shah Group has never shown up in public, Assistant Chun always attends interviews on his behalf.
Yeah, this really is Assistant Chun.
Assistant Chun's here. The documents and invitations mix-up was just Xia Group's oversight.
But it makes sense. Shah Group has been operating overseas all this time and just came back to China. Maybe they're just lacking local experience. Shah Group is famous.
I'm confident this partnership is solid. Assistant Chun, since you're here, then where's President Shah? Oh, right. There's an impostor here pretending to be President Shah, trying to ruin her welcome party. She even smeared me, saying that Shah Group never planned to cooperate with Fu Group.
Is that true? Assistant Chun, why are you here?
President Shah, I actually came to deal with someone using Shah Group's name to solicit investments everywhere.
Look, the person you're looking for is here. She was so sure before, saying the Shah Group and the Fu Group were planning to work together. She couldn't wait to throw some kind of party, trying to get people to invest everywhere.
What? What happened? Chun! Why are you calling this imposter? President Shah? How'd you become President Shah? Kidding? Out of line.
You actually dare question our President Shah's identity. Looks like refusing to cooperate with the Fu Group was definitely smart. People as rude as you
will never get to work with the Shah Group.
Whoa, what's going on? She's the real President Shah.
Oh no. Did we just kick the real President Shah out of the party? President Shah just returned and already offended her.
What are we supposed to do now?
Lee Chinking's fault? We trusted her because she sounded so sure. We wouldn't have made such a huge mistake.
Lee Chinking, this is all on you. How are you going to make it up to us?
Assistant Chun! Assistant Chen! Forgot?
That day,
at Shah Group's entrance, you greeted me. The invitation card and the responsibility agreement, I didn't lie.
Oh, really? Looks like Miss Lee is losing it and talking nonsense. The Shah Group never agreed to cooperate with you. No, you clearly. I came here today to clear this up. So people with bad intentions can't use the Shah Group's name to scam investors. So Lee Chinking is a fraud, and that stamp the lady showed earlier really belongs to the real boss Shah. She's the real boss Shah.
We totally misjudged Boss Shah. It's all because Lee Chinking kept lying and twisting the facts?
We only believed Lee Chinking's nonsense. Lee Chinking, we put everything we have in your hands and you tricked us. You'll pay for this.
Lee Chinking,
have you been lying to me from the start? You just keep lying about everything. About what happened to Zhou King before. Was that another lie too?
I didn't. I promise. I'm not lying to you.
There must be something wrong here. What problem could there possibly be? You liar.
Lee Chinking, everyone's blaming you. The feeling of being unable to defend yourself. Tasted.
Chun Zhaoqing, you did all this. Are you trying to get back at me?
Really? What are you saying? Wasn't all this done by you, Miss Lee?
This must have all been your doing. You're not really President Shah. These people were all bribed by you too. Just to frame me, right?
Miss Lee, what are you going on about? I don't get it. Why would I want to frame you?
Everyone believes me. She's just trying to frame me. She's not President Shah at all.
Lee Chinking, you're crazy. Stop making trouble here. Assistant Chun already said she's President Shah.
If she's not President Shah, then are you? I don't know what tricks she used, but I know one thing. She's not President Shah. This whole group is just actors she hired. None of this proves she's President Shah. For 5 years. She's been in China the whole time. Isn't that right, Sinan?
Yeah, I think so too. She might not be the real Miss Shah.
We've been together every day for 5 years. Everyone knows. Miss Shaw just bought a place at Lakeside No. 7 after coming back. Take us into Lakeside residence. I'll admit you're Miss Shaw.
Miss Lee, you really won't cry till you see the coffin.
Isn't that easy? Assistant Chun.
Car.
Let's go.
Welcome, everyone.
Lakeside race.
Welcome, everyone.
Lakeside Mansion. This is really Lakeside Mansion.
How is that possible?
How could you possibly live here?
Chun Zhaoqing, who are you really? I feel like I know you less and less.
I guess I was just proactive and invested in this relationship. I put you on a pedestal. You never really took the time to truly understand me.
It's not like that. I was young back then. I didn't know how to love someone. I wanted to get to know you. But after that...
Lee Chinking framed me and accused me of things I didn't do, and you just abandoned everything we built over the years. You chose to believe her.
Chinking. She grew up with me. We've always been close. She would never lie to me.
All right. What's the use of talking about all this now? Let's get back to business. I remember. Our bet isn't over yet.
Oh man, how did I forget about that? We all bet on Lee Chinking to win. Now look, Lee Chinking lost.
What now? We all lost, and Mr. Shah is the only winner. Are we really going to lose everything to Mr. Shah? That's our entire fortune. If we lose, we'll be broke. All those years of hard work will be gone. Are you ready?
Ready. Please sign the asset transfer papers.
If you're ready,
please sign the asset transfer agreement.
President Shah, you've never appeared in the media before. How would we know? You'd actually attend this comeback banquet. Right, President Shah.
Misunderstanding. If it wasn't for Lee Chinking causing trouble here, we wouldn't have done something so disrespectful. Exactly. It's all Lee Chinking's fault. Transferring all the assets, it's a huge amount. Honestly, President Shah, you should really think it over. Are you all regretting it? Or are you unhappy that I won the bet?
Oh, President Shah, that's not what we mean at all. Overthinking? Just this asset, you see. My 80-year-old mother is seriously ill at home. My kid needs feeding? Can you help us out, please?
Yeah, Mr. Shah, I have my own problems too. I only listened to Lee Chinking's lies. I really know I was wrong. It's all because of those two? If they hadn't teamed up and deceived us? Upset Mr. Shah?
If anyone's at fault, it's those two. Mr. Shah, please don't hold it against us. Please forgive us. We were tricked by those two too.
Since you all admit your mistakes, this time, let's let it go.
But
that's all.
That's all what? I just got back to China, and it's not right to upset everyone right away.
We're all in business, so we're all friends here.
I won't seize all your assets. We'll need your support for Xia Group in the future.
Of course, if Xia Group needs anything, we'll do our best to help. Xia Group is always our partner.
President Xia's generous, so we shouldn't be stingy.
We'll fully support President Xia's business in China.
With your ability,
I believe you'll make a name for yourself here soon. When that time comes, we're all looking forward to attending President Xia's grand celebration party to honor his remarkable achievements.
I don't need any of your assets, but I never said I'd let you two off.
Zhao Qingqing didn't mean it. She didn't know it'd be like this. She doesn't know you.
The only reason Li Qingqing acted that way. She humiliated and bullied me freely.
What about you, Fu Sinin?
You knew exactly what was going on. You still helped her make things worse, right?
That's not what I meant. Listen to others.
If you're both so devoted to each other, can't bear to be apart, then go ahead and sign this asset transfer contract.
Just sign it.
Zhao Qian, no. President Xia, I think we can still talk this over. Please don't be upset.
No need to discuss. There's nothing left to talk about. Just sign it and go. I have nothing else to say to you.
Lei Zhaoqing, do you really have to be this stubborn? You were never like this before.
What was I like before?
You used to be understanding. Not now. You're just unreasonable.
So what? Doesn't matter to you anyway.
I only care if you're signing or not. Don't tell me the vice president of Fushi Group and the heiress of Lishi Group can't even accept their loss. The heiress of the Li Group wouldn't go back on her word, would she?
Exactly. Besides, they used their power to bully others in this bet. Xia suggested it. No way these to come from a humble family. Can't believe they can't handle losing.
Who doesn't agree? Now they say President Xia is too harsh. If she wasn't President Xia and lost the bet, those two would act totally different.
I think Li Qingqing just flatters the powerful and looks down on the weak. Look at her face. Ha! She finally met her match. Now she's pretending to be pitiful. It's disgusting.
Chen Xiaoqian, do you really have to be so utterly ruthless and unforgiving towards me like this, leaving no room for any kind of Must you be so heartless?
Was I that heartless? I haven't even done anything yet.
Compared to what you guys did before, it's nothing at all.
You were the one who lied to me first. And now you're saying all this. What do you actually want?
Sinan, are we really going to give her all our assets?
Why won't she just let us go? She's getting back at us.
Hey, I'm not even at Westlake yet, but I already smell Longjing tea. There's green tea here. It turned into a spirit.
Woozy, I just have to say something fair here. Yuto, a jerk, a green tea girl. They really are a perfect match, totally made for each other.
Even fate couldn't bear to see Mr. Xia break up with you.
Bet, lose, accept it. That's how it works.
Bet and lose, fair enough.
Sinin, what to do? What should we do?
I have all the Fu family assets with me. I really can't transfer everything. If you want anything else, I can give it to you.
Fu Sinin, I never took that check you offered me before. There's no way I'd accept it now.
Hurry up and sign the papers.
Sorry, I just can't do it. Chinking was out of line before. What do you want her to do to make it right?
Fu Sinin, you're still as cowardly as ever. Always blaming women for everything.
Since you two don't want to sign yourselves, I'll just get someone to help you sign. Guards, hold them down and sign the papers. Put their fingerprints, too.
No, Mr. Chan. We know we were wrong, really.
Don't take our property. If my dad finds out, he'll kill me.
I'm sorry, my fault. Ching was rude because I didn't watch her. Xiao Qing, I'm begging you. Please, for the sake of our 5 years together. Beg you.
It's too late. I don't need your apology now.
Mr. Chan, please, I'm really sorry. I won't talk nonsense anymore.
Ching, what's he doing? Get up. Get up.
I'm sorry. I bullied you because of my position. Sorry. It's my fault for acting tough with backup. I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
Xiao King, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I shouldn't have joined in with others. To look down on you. Forgive me.
Fu Sinin, did you know? Do you have any idea how much I hate you too? If it weren't for you, my baby wouldn't have died before being born. What did you say?
What baby?
Ha ha ha. Of course it's our baby. He never got born. Didn't get a chance to see the world. And Li Jingjing got rid of him again.
A child. I actually had a child. How could this happen? Jingjing, was it you?
Sinin, I swear I didn't mean to do it at all. I had absolutely no idea that she was pregnant with a child. Sinin, you have to believe me when I say that.
How could you do that? How could someone be so cruel?
I didn't see Nan. If I had known, I never would have done it.
I didn't know she was pregnant with your child. That's why.
Xiao Qing, I'm sorry.
I truly didn't know about any of this. I'll make sure to teach Qing a lesson, and I'll make it up to you. I promise I'll make it up to you. Don't be too sad, Xiao Qing. You're still young. You can have another child.
Still young. Ha ha! What a comforting thought. You can always have another. It's not your pain, so how would you know how much I'm hurting?
I'm sorry.
No need. You can go now. I never want to see you again.
Zhao King, this was the perfect chance to get back at them. How could you just let them go? Don't you want to pay them back for all the humiliation you've suffered?
I thought the same at first. I wanted them to know what real pain feels like. But when I saw 5-year couple crawling on ground, kneeling and begging me, it suddenly felt like none of this even mattered anymore.
One's a jerk, the other's just bad news. How can you go easy on them? When you're soft on them, don't you remember how they treated you?
They were real soft on you, weren't they?
Jarong. Don't worry.
I'm not going easy on them.
It's not about holding on to the past. I just want to see.
If I let them be together,
will they really stay inseparable forever?
Will they be that devoted?
Fine then. Anyway, Fu Sinin isn't worth it. By the way, two-legged toads are hard to find. But two-legged men are everywhere. Zhao Qing, to help you get over this heartbreak sooner, I've got a good idea.
What idea? What are you planning?
Of course I'm finding a guy. Out with old, in with new. Zhao Qing, you're amazing. Even the prince would be lucky to have you. No time like the present, tonight. I'll take you out for some fun. Let's go.
Hurry. Unbelievable. Xiaolong, I'm getting tired. Let's head back.
Hey, don't kill the vibe. I only came out to hang with you, not because I wanted to. Come on,
Let's drink and forget all the bad stuff tonight.
All right, I'll drink.
Look at you. Don't get upset over jerks anymore, okay? Let's go have some fun, let's sing.
Okay, Zhao Wong. I'm going to the restroom. Be right back.
Take it easy.
Wolf, if you're looking to buy a bra and a couple of nice suits, that stuff will really make you feel confident and ready for the job. Miss, watch out.
What are you doing right now, babe? I'm really into your super cool vibe lately. You actually look pretty good.
Miss, you've had too much to drink. You should head home.
Yeah, I want to say something. I want that jerk, that loser, and Mecca to last forever.
What's your name?
Hey there, Miss Oh Goodness, Ching. What in the world are you doing over here right now?
Oh, there you are. I've actually been looking for you for quite a long time now. Ever since we got separated earlier today.
Go home.
Zhao Qing, you're awake.
Where did you run off to so early? You're always running around all day.
Hey, I do everything for you, pouring my heart out. You think of me like this heartless thing.
Quit joking around. So, where did you go this morning? Didn't you have enough to drink last night?
You're always wandering around all day. I knew you wouldn't say anything nice. If you insist on picking on me, then I'm not telling you the good news.
Good news? What good news?
Ever since what happened in the banquet hall. The embarrassing stuff about Fu Sinin and Li Qingqing has spread all over our circle. They used to bully people. But this time they hit a wall, and now everyone's laughing at them.
I really didn't expect the news to spread so fast.
Gossip who doesn't love it? Also, from this negative fallout. Plus Fu Sinin's lack of ability. Now both Fu Group and Li Group stocks just keep dropping lower and lower. They've even hit the daily limit for several days in a row.
Is this mess really that big of a deal? It's honestly unbelievable.
Now those two jerks are stuck together like grasshoppers on a rope. Neither of them can make a comeback now. Thanks to you, we kicked them out without lifting a finger.
This is outrageous. How did it end up like this?
Mr. Fu Corporation's stock has hit rock bottom. If we don't act soon,
Fu Corporation will be bankrupt. Then tell me, what should I do?
The reputation of Fu Corporation keeps dropping with the stock price. There's no way it could be any worse now.
Sinan.
Qingqing, what brings you here?
Our company's facing some issues lately.
What?
Here's what happened. Since last month, our company's been losing money nonstop. And even now, the company's deep in debt now. I've run out of options, so I came to see you.
Last month. That was when I just returned to Fu Corporation. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I didn't want to bother you. That's why But now, I really don't know what else to do. The Li family's debt is way too big. There's no way I can fix it. Sinan, help me. Will you?
I'd help if I could.
But now, even the Fu Group is struggling to survive.
The stock price has hit rock bottom.
Sinan, we can ask President Xia for help, can't we? She clearly still has feelings for you.
What? They went to find Secretary Chun. They still want Xia Group's help.
They actually think I'm stupid. They're really shameless. And they still want Shah Group's help. Do they really think I'm an idiot? What do you mean? You didn't agree to help them, did you? What's going on in your head all day?
Oh, Zhao Qing. Don't get worked up. Just listen to me, okay? Those two are the worst.
So, you still haven't found her?
Mr. Jiu, we really did our best. There were too many people that night. It's hard to check. What kind of woman is she to get you so interested, Mr. Jiu?
I can't describe it. Anyway, that's really special.
Mr. Jiu, we've been searching for days now. You can't delay important things for a stranger you just met. Mr. Shah, who's been working abroad, is back in China. There's a banquet and you're invited. It really wouldn't look good if you didn't go. Respect Mr. Shah.
All right, I got it. Keep looking for her. I still want you to handle this. After the banquet, I want all the information on that woman.
I've left the invitation for you on the table. Don't forget to go.
We'll definitely meet again.
Qing, do you think Zhao Qing will help us?
Sinan, whether he agrees or not, this is our only option now.
Let's go back. I really can't say it, huh?
Sinan, do it for me, even if not for you? Can you really stand to see the Li family go bankrupt?
This is all from you. I mean, your constant targeting and making it hard for him led to this. I have to clean up your mess.
Sinan.
Sorry. I'm going to the bathroom.
Deputy General Manager, Lao Song.
Shouldn't you be at the office? What are you doing here?
I came to tell you I'm planning to resign from Fu Corporation.
Resign? You're leaving at such a critical moment. Can you tell me why?
President Fu, I'm sorry. Sorry, President Fu. I let down Fu Corporation and your trust.
President Fu, what's wrong? How so?
President Fu, Li Qingqing forced me. I had no choice. I did those things.
What did you say? Who forced you? Tell me exactly what happened.
So here's the thing, my wife got pregnant a few months ago. The elders at home kept getting sick. I was really desperate, right at that time. Miss Li Qingqing found me. She said she'd heard news about you and hoped I'd help her out. Put on an act.
Wait. What kind of act?
After your car accident, Mr. Fu, you completely disappeared. We originally planned to search for you citywide and put out an announcement.
But Miss Li Qingqing rejected it.
Didn't you say you were always looking for me?
You put up missing posters everywhere, but Chun Joking
Hid them all.
We were actually planning to do that, but Miss Li Qingqing strongly opposed it, saying, if news of your disappearance got out, affects both companies' stock prices.
Oh, how is that possible? Then why did I find that stack of missing person posters at Chun Joking's house that day? It was Li Qingqing. Who told me to do it?
President Fu, it really wasn't my idea. Miss Li Qingqing used her status as the future mistress of the Fu family to threaten me with dismissal. So I had to compromise just to keep my job. That's why I agreed. President Fu, I'm sorry, really.
No wonder. No wonder that stack of missing person posters looked freshly printed. So, after I disappeared, Li Qingqing didn't even try to find me. Instead, she went out of her way to hide it. Was her love for me really that fake? President Fu, that's not all.
Her, including Miss Chun Zhaoqing, gave you those drugs that cause memory loss? was also made up by her.
So she framed and blamed Chun King. King has always been genuine with me. Anything else? Since she kept my disappearance secret back then. Why did she suddenly find me recently and ask me to return to inherit the Fu Corporation?
President Fu, I don't know either. I just heard. The Lee Group around that time was already losing money badly. Had been deep in debt for a long while.
This is what happened. Starting last month, our company has been running losses. All the way until now. We're already buried in debt. I have nowhere else to turn. That's why I came to you. Sinin, I'm your fiancé. You'll help me, right?
President Fu.
President Fu, are you all right? So that's what happened.
She kept my disappearance a secret. Just so she could use her fiancé's status
to get benefits for the Lee Group while I was gone. She found me all of a sudden, only because Lee Group was losing money. She wanted to marry me quickly. To get funding from the Fu Group.
Mr. Fu, I'm sorry, it's all my fault. Please forgive me, Mr. Fu.
You traitor! Out!
Mr. Fu, take care.
Zhao Qing. I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
Not bad, not bad. You're glowing, stunning. How's my battle outfit? Knockout jerks, kick out fakes unstoppable.
Can I use your identity at this important event? All right.
Why would that be a problem? Take care of those two cheaters. I'll clear things up. It's not as complicated as you think.
All right. This time. It's time to finally end things with them. After today. You'll start a new life.
That's the spirit. Our Zhao Qing is young and beautiful once you handle this. Find 10 more guys.
All right. It's almost time. Wait here for a bit. Once done, come explain.
I realized. Your little brain can really think fast when it counts. Last time we won without a fight and made those to come apologize today. That's my kind of strategy.
You little troublemaker. All you do is talk back to me. Wait here. I'll be right back.
Where's Sinin? The party is about to start.
Miss Lee, long time no see. Hope you've been well.
Mr. Shah, you're here.
The party hasn't started yet. Just wait.
Oh, right.
Where's Zhou Sinin? Why didn't she come with you?
Oh, Sinin went to the restroom. She'll be right back. Mr. Shah, you're going to help us, right?
Did I ever say that?
Mr. Shah, I really know I was wrong. I'll do anything you want. I'm truly out of options now. Right. And there's Sinan. Sinan has been with you for 5 years. For Sinan's sake, can't you let us off just this once?
Hi, Miss Lee. Don't worry. How about this? Answer one question first. If satisfied, I'll consider helping you and Fu Sinin.
Mr. Xia, just ask. I'll tell you everything you want to know.
You and Fu Sinin are really begging me now.
What is it you want my help with?
We've already contacted Shaw Group about the Lee Corporation losses and Fu's stock price drop.
Miss Lee, you're too greedy. These are clearly two separate things.
What do you want me to do for you two?
Who do you want me to help, you or her?
Mr. Xia, if you just say so, forgive us, these two problems will be solved right away.
I refuse. I'm not here to do charity. Li Qingqing, things aren't like they used to be. There was a time when you looked down on me just like this, insulting me with harsh words. Mr. Z, I'm really here to apologize to you. I was wrong before. I'm truly sorry. I owe you an apology. So you say sorry to me, and my grandma and child's lives just don't matter. The dead can't come back, can they? Mr. Xia, Enough. That pitiful look. Save it for your Fusinian. I'm really disgusted.
I told you, I can only agree to one thing.
So, who should I help? Go ahead. You have 10 seconds. If you decide, I'm leaving. 19, 8.
Help me.
Help me fix these losses.
Why this? Our marriage with the Fu family is for business. It's true. The Fu family was once unstoppable, at their peak. But things are different now. I need to solve Li family's crisis. That's why So you just made the decision to give up on Fu Sinian completely without any hesitation or second thoughts. Is that really the case? I mean, did you not even take a single moment to pause and carefully consider the
You lied.
Just kidding. Oh, I have something to do, so I'm leaving now.
Wait, President Xia. So you mean you'll help me?
When did I say I'd help you? I just said, answer my question. Then I'll think about helping you. I've thought it over now. I refuse. Cutie, how dare you mess with me?
Sinan, you're back. Sinan, what are you doing?
Shut up. Get out of here right now. I don't want to see you for another second.
What, Sinan?
Don't call me Sinan. You just make me sick. You vicious woman. All that affection was just for fame. All that fake kindness was just for profit. From your mouth, you say something. Is what you say true?
Sinan, why say this? I don't get it. Sinan, what's wrong?
Lao Song quit before he left. He told me how you kept my disappearance a secret and framed Chun Zhaoqing, and about how you tried to turn us against each other. He told me all. Sinan, I'm not here to listen to your excuses. I don't want to hear a single word from you.
Fu Sinan, perfect timing. There's something I want to give you. I think you'll be really surprised when you see this. What's going on? You don't recognize this. This is your future brother-in-law. Look, the culprit of your car accident 5 years ago. It's your dear wife's good brother. Don't get mad. Can you let me explain?
The past is behind me now. Li Qingqing, if you have something to say, tell the police. Hello, I'd like to report something. 5 years ago I was in a car accident. I suspect my fiancé tried to kill me on purpose.
Mu Yao, don't!
Zhao Qing, I'm sorry. I trusted the wrong people and made you go through all this.
Fu Sinan, just like you said, what's past is past. I'm here today just to prove my innocence.
Ends. This is the last time I'll call you that. We're really over now. It's really the end for us.
But we used to be so great together. Are you really willing to let all that go?
Does it even matter if I am or not? Ends. What's between us is my grandma's life. And my child's life, too. Tell me. How am I supposed to forgive you?
Zhao Qing. We're in a much better place now. I'm back at the Fu Group, and you've become President Xia. If we help each other like before, our lives will be 10,000 times better.
Fu Sinan. Stop dreaming. There's no future for us anymore. Besides,
I'm the real Xia Rong.
Aren't you the CEO of Xia Group?
Fu Sinan, You said Li Chinking was fake, vain, looked down on people. You're not much better. You two are just two peas in a pod.
Hey, joking. How do you know President Shah? Why didn't you tell me?
I'm the one you were talking about. That friend of Zhou King who went abroad and runs a small business. Look at yourself, and you still think Zhou King's not good enough for you. Zhao King could do 8 laps around you without breaking a sweat.
Someone?
Throw him out.
Hey, Xiaoqing.
From now on, he's banned from anywhere owned by Xiao Group. The mall's billboard is showing. Fu Sinin and dogs are not allowed. Please leave.
Hey, President Shah! No! Please, President Shah! Please! Fu Group's done!
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
This banquet was put together by our Xia Group with major investment. Now, let's welcome our real Xia Group president for a grand entrance. Wow! I didn't expect Rong to act all goofy usually, but at a critical moment. She's actually pretty reliable and knows her boundaries.
President Xia is as charming as ever, but I see there's a little fox here borrowing power. Who's looking lively and just makes people happy?
Where?
Mace, we meet again. Congrats on shaking off your sleazy ex-boyfriend.
You're the one from the bar that day?
Oh, I remember now.
Besides business matters, let me introduce someone to you all. My best friend, Chen Zhaoqing.
Why so sudden?
She's my bestie and my lucky star. She's helped and advised me a lot in my career. I'm grateful for what she's done. By the way, she's still single. The boyfriend spot is open for competition.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to compete for the spot.